All right, for our first upper body lift, we're going to do bicep curls with our resistance bands. So go ahead and rest your resistance band on the ground. Step on it with your right foot. You're going to stand up tall, shoulders back, abs and lower back engaged. We're going to go through 2 sets of 40 reps. So you're just going to count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really making sure to squeeze it hard when you get up to the top. Squeeze it tight and then let it back out. We're going to go 2 sets of 40 repetitions. If you want to make these a little bit harder, what you need to do is go ahead and put the dumbbells in your hands with the resistance band to increase the weight. And make sure you squeeze it up at the top and at least hold it for 2 to 3 seconds on each rep. If you want to make this a little bit easier, you can do less reps or you can drop the weight completely and just go through it with no weight, just body weight, squeezing it at the top and letting it out. Again, that's going to be 2 sets of 40 reps. All right, the next lift we're going to do for our upper body is going to be push-ups using the stability ball. So go ahead and get the stability ball. You're going to roll it out in front of you and get up on it in push-up position. Now you're going to get your hands to the outside of the ball, up on your toes in push-up position. You're going to come down, touch your chest to the ball, push it back out. Down, touch your chest to the ball, and push it back out. To make these easier, you can come down to your knees. And getting on your knees, just come down, touch your chest to the ball, push it back out. Chest to the ball, push it back out. To make these harder, when you're up doing the push-ups regular on the ball, when you go down, hold it for a 3-second count before you push it back out. Now we're going to do 3 sets of 15 reps. All right, for your next upper body lift, we're going to do bent over rows with a rear deltoid raise. So you're going to need your light dumbbells. Now you're going to get in this position, slightly bent over. You're going to pull up, squeezing through your back and the back of your shoulders. You're going to bring it back down, and then you're going to go for a rear delt raise and back down. Bringing it up and squeezing it together, down, straight out to the side, and down. Let me give you another angle. All you're going to do is bring it straight up to your side, squeezing it through the back of your shoulders, the middle of your back, and down, and then going up for that rear delt raise, squeezing it, and then back down. Now, for these, we are going to do 2 sets of 15 reps. Now, if you want to make this easier, you can drop the weights completely and just do this with your body weight. To make this a little bit harder, at each part of the lift, when we bring it up here, you're going to squeeze it for a 3-second count, then down, bring it out to the side, squeeze this for a 3-second count, and down for every single repetition. Again, that's going to be 2 sets of 15 reps. For the next upper body lift, we're going to do 1-arm seated snatches. Now to do these, you got to go ahead and start off, we're going to lift with our right hand. So you're going to put your left hand on your left thigh. You're going to bend down, keeping your back still straight. Don't hunch over when you bend down. Keeping your back straight, abs engaged, you're going to slightly lean forward. And you're going to go from this position straight up to bringing the weight up over your head. Making sure that when you do bring the weight over your head, you don't go past your shoulder, because you don't want to risk impingement up in that shoulder joint. So make sure when you're going from the bottom up to the top, you keep it under control, keep those abs tight, and don't go past your shoulders. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to do 20 on each side. So when you switch hands, you're going to go ahead and put that right hand on the right thigh so that you have stability. Help to keep you stable while you're on the stability ball. Coming down here, snatching straight up to the top, making sure you don't go past that shoulder, and right back down, keeping your abs engaged the whole time. Good. Now we're going to go 2 sets of 20 reps each arm. Now to make this one easier, if you're kind of unbalanced with the weight, drop the weight completely and do a few reps without the weight first, and then add the weight. And if it's still too hard, just don't do as many reps. Now to make this one harder, you can increase your weight, but it's even better if you just increase the amount of reps that you do. All right, let's get started with our 4 lifts for our lower body. Now, our first lift we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get into squat position using your stability ball against the wall, getting the ball right in the groove of your lower back. Walking your feet forward so that when you squat down, your knees don't go in front of your toes. Now, what these are called are squat weight shifts. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to squat down. Now, that's the easy part. Now, the hard part is the weight shifts back and forth. You're going to shift all of your weight over onto your right leg or on your right foot, and then back over onto your left foot, and that's 1. Good. And there's 2, and there's 3. Now, what we're going to do is 15 shifts. We're going to go back and forth 15 times. Once you get to your 15th, you're going to go and stand it up, rest for a 10-second count. Count it down in your head. Right when you get back to 10, you're going to go right back down and do your next set. Now, we're going to do 3 sets of 15 weight shifts. Now, for this one to make it harder, when you go down, just do more weight shifts. Instead of 15, go to 20 to 25. And if you want to make this one easier and you can't go down all the way, just go down about halfway and shift your weight here at the halfway squat instead of going all the way down. Now again, that's going to be 3 sets of 15 weight shifts. All right, for the next lift for our lower body, we're going to do lunges with a twist using our light dumbbells. So you can get your light dumbbells, go ahead and put them together straight in front of you, but instead of extending your arms all the way out, you're going to keep your arms slightly bent. So with your arms slightly bent, you're going to step out with that right leg. Now, staying in this position, you are going to do a lunge, twisting, and back up. 1, 2. Keeping those abs tightly engaged the whole time. Now, just going into your switch, you're just going to go ahead and stand up, switch legs, and you're going to twist over that left leg and back up, keeping your abs engaged the whole time. Now, what this looks like, I'll give you another angle. When you're squatting down, you are just twisting over that thigh and back up, and 2, and 3. Keeping your abs tightly engaged the whole time. You are going to do 2 sets of 15 reps each leg. Now remember, to make this one easier, you can completely drop the weights, or you can still use the weights and just not squat down as far. If you want to make this one harder, when you go down, hold it for a 3 to 5 second count before you come back up for each rep. Now again, that's going to be 2 sets of 15 reps. All right, for our next lift for our lower body, go ahead and get yourself back in that wall squat position. What we're going to be doing are one-legged calf raises doing a wall squat. So doing these, you got to keep stable. So you got to make sure that you're keeping your abs and your lower back tightly engaged the whole time. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give you the modifications early. If you want to do these and make it harder, when you go down, just increase your reps. If you want to make them easier, instead of going all the way down with me, do a halfway squat. Now, when you're doing these, we're going to do 2 sets of 15 reps, but when you're doing your reps, you're going to alternate it 5, 5, 10, 10, 15, 15. So you're going to switch legs back and forth every 5 until you get to 15, and then you're going to stand up. Now, let me give you an example. Go ahead and start with your hands at your hips. Now, when you squat down, getting all the way down, you're going to lift up that one leg, and you're going to get up as high as you can on that toe for 1, 2, 3, get up high on that toe, 4, 5, and then you're going to switch legs, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to switch legs. Now we're at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. 6, 7, 8. Getting high up on that toe. 9, 10. Now you're going to do these all the way up to 15, and you're going to stand up, shake them out a little bit, count them down for about 15 seconds, yourself a little bit of a rest, and go into your next set. Now we're going to do 2 sets of 15 reps.